going no further, man, do me a favor real quick. Make sure you hit the like button, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and also make sure you hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time I drop videos. I try to drop videos every 2 to 3 days on here. This channel is a very informational channel about life, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to help you, talk you guys through life by sharing my experiences with God, family, people, and also at the same time, I'm still trying to accomplish my dream goal of becoming an owner-operator again. And for y'all that don't know, I do own a 1989 Kenworth W900, and we also just got blessed with a 2000 International 9200 Eagle. So with that being said, right now we're currently driving in this International, which is a 2021, I believe. I can't remember. HX. But right now, y'all, one of the things I want to talk about real quick is why should you consider being a logger or being a log truck driver? One of the things as a dad and as a husband and as a trucker that one of the things I take real serious is home time, because you know me having kids and a wife, you get to miss out on things when you're over the road, and you know some of those moments are very important to your children. Being able to grow with your children, being able to grow with the spouse, and that's something that I take into consideration when it comes to logging, because logging give me great home time. Of course, why? Because we at home every night. You know what I'm saying? Every night we at home, and you know we get up early, get our loads in, and sometimes we in before 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. Majority of the time as a logger, you're gonna be at home before 5 o'clock, according to how the meal is. But when you're a truck driver and you love to drive these trucks, but also at the same time you love being at home with your family, logging is a great job that you could consider. And also, when you're as a logger, man, we don't have now with my company, Oklahoma Logging, we don't have a certain time to be in the woods. Brian, which is the owner of all of the trucks out there and all the equipment, he normally make it around 7 o'clock. So 9 times out of 10, we always there before him, and that have been certain cases, like, you know, like today he was there before me because I stopped and filled up and with Lisa, and he passed me by. So normally I would have been in the woods before him, but that right there also helps you kind of, with getting up early in the morning. Because I mean, there was some logging jobs, man, we getting up 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, getting to the woods and try to beat the other truck just so you can try to get your 3 loads so you can get home. But working with Brian now, which is Oklahoma Logging, you know, Brian normally make it about 7 o'clock, and he don't really trip about, what time, in certain cases, I have made it to the woods 8 o'clock, 7:30, something like that. He don't trip about it, man. He's a real cool, calm, laid back guy. We try to get our 3 loads a day. Certain things pop up. But when you're a log truck driver, one of the things you fight is being in the mill for a long time, maybe sitting in the woods for a long time, just depending on how everything is going. In my case today, I was able to get in and out the mill and in and out the woods. And so it's around 10:26 right now, and I'm headed back, which is probably about 30 miles away from the mill, and hopefully I can get in and out and go back and pick my 3rd load up. And so what we're working at is about 30-something miles between each mill. So it's not taking us no time to get to the mill. Like I think yesterday, A-Ball did his 3 loads, and he was headed home by 2 o'clock, 2:30. So that's one of the things you can't beat, man, when it comes to being a log truck driver, is the home time. Because you get to spend time with your family every day. And 9 times out of 10, you're off on the weekend, unless you just want to work. But it's great home time. Now, let's talk about the pay. When you're a log truck driver, people pay you in different ways. You have what some people call pay you per load, per load, I'm sorry. Then you have what people pay you 30% of what the truck makes that week, or whatever, or what the load pay, however the case may be. Then you have some guys that pay you by the day. You know what I'm saying? And so it's all up to the owner of the truck how he want to pay you.
Yeah, this is the guy out there.
10 appreciate it. They let me know they got DOT sitting at the scare house. The scare house is empty, but sometimes the DOT will sit there. So we're gonna be on the lookout for him when we get there. But also, like I said, it's up to the owner operator, whoever owns that truck, on how they want to pay you. Now, me personally, I like to get paid by the load because it keeps you on the hustle. It keeps you wanting to go. It keeps you wanting to just continue to make more. Because in some cases, I have gotten the most I got in one day was 5 loads. I think 5 loads in one day. So let's just say you got people paying you $50 a load, $60 a load, $70 a load, $80 a load. In a lot of cases, I would get paid $100 a load. So let's just say you do 3 loads at $100. I mean, you done made $300 in one day. And sometimes it don't even take you all day, y'all. I'm telling you. And so, but when you getting paid by the day, no matter if you do 3 or 4 loads, you still getting paid whatever you agree to get paid by the day, which it could be $220, $200, $250, whatever the case may be. I've heard in some cases, some guys making $300 a day. Now, me, I ain't made that yet. But I have made more than, as a log truck driver, I have made over $600 in one day by getting paid 30% of what the load pays. Excuse me. And so, I mean, that's good money as a log truck driver. Not owning your own truck, driving somebody else, you ain't worrying about the expenses. You know, you just putting in diesel and ride. So then when you have a blowout, you go into the shop, getting the tire. You know what I'm saying? Swing by the nearest certain time mark. So it's a wonderful thing to be able to drive for a company like Oklahoma because they don't really bother me. They know I get out here and I do my job. I don't really take off unless, I mean, it got to be something. Only time I have taken off because my wife's doctor appointment, some appointments that I do want to go with them. Like I took off because my wife was out of town. They had nobody to watch the kids, so I had to take off for those 2 days. But they know I don't just come with excuses about I need to take off to do this, to do that. I try to come to work. My family depending on me. And for 2, I like to leave a good mark wherever I go, man. I like to let people know that I'm a hard worker. I'm not asking for a handout. I'm really able to, as long as I'm able to get up and go, I'm gonna do it. And what else? We talked about the home time and the pay. And yeah, the third thing, you get to be in different sceneries, man, like throughout your country. I mean, not your country, but throughout your county and other surrounding areas, counties. Like, you know, you get to see some beautiful places. Like me personally, I'm a nature person. So I like to see beautiful property that's sitting on the land and find you new spots to travel, like ponds and lakes and stuff like that. So you get to kind of explore your county while getting paid, you know, a real decent pay. And you drive for somebody else, you know what I'm saying? And if you want to, you know, be an owner operator and drive your log truck, I know a lot of guys out here that does that and make pretty decent money. You know what I'm saying? To me, it's all about what you call money, what you call pretty decent money, because $5,000 a week may not be enough money for somebody to own their own truck. But just think about it. If you can make $5,000 a week with a pay for a truck that runs good, ain't breaking down every week, you got good tires on it, you ain't having blowouts every week and all that kind of stuff, that truck is able to make some money. And you're able to put back. And like I tell you now, once you learn to manage what God has blessed you with, well, as the Bible would say, learn to be good stewards over your earthly possessions, you will be able to see things a whole lot further. Like my goal is to continue to be debt free this year. Debt free meaning pay off further little debts that I do have. I don't want to have to owe nobody nothing. So that comes with sacrifices. Me not being able to go out and just get the, like me, I want a 9 K&M again. I used to have a K&M Renegade 570. Ended up selling it. I had a couple 4-wheelers, but I want to give me another 4-wheeler. I want to get a side-by-side. But I don't want to go and get a brand new one. I'd rather get one and fix it if that the case may be, and and fix it up to my liking. But it's some real great benefits when it comes to being a log truck driver, because like I said, man, you pretty much know a lot of the truckers that's out here, or a lot of the loggers that's out here, because you know we all going to the same mill, we all hauling the same kind of wood, so we get to see each other every day. Now it's up to you to speak to a person, you know, through your CV or whatever the case may be. Me personally, man, I sit here and I ride, and I go, and I do my job, and I take pride in what I do. And you know, do I have my down days? Yes. But and do I have my up days where I'm uplifted and feeling well, ready to make $1 million bucks? Sure, I have a lot of those days. But at the same time, logging can be a great career for anybody. It's all about what you make of that career. Because you have some companies that have like the retirement plans and all that kind of stuff to go with it. Workman comp, 401k, you know what I'm saying? So if you can, it's all about getting with the right company. And if you can't get with the right company, one of the things that I urge you to do is create the right company. And that means getting out, passing the state truth. Yeah, that's state truth. That means getting out and getting your own truck and creating resources that you want in life so you can have the things you want to have. But I encourage anybody, man, don't let nobody talk you out of getting into logging. If that's something that you want to do, man, do it. You know what I'm saying? You only get one life to live, and you only get one shot at it, man. So hey, make this your best shot, and take pride in what you do when it comes to driving these trucks, man. It's a lady that I watch on YouTube. She drives with Prime. I don't forgot her name, but she drives with Prime. And this lady, I watched a couple of her videos. She takes pride as being a truck driver, and she got a nice button-down shirt. She wear her jeans and her boots. You can tell that she really takes pride in what she do. And by watching her, man, she really motivated me. Like, I told myself this year, man, I'm gonna give me some shirts, some collared shirts with my logo on the back. And I want to take pride. When I step out this truck, I not only represent Oklahoma Logging, but I want to represent Big E too. And, you know, I want to represent, have a good representation wherever I go. So that's the thing to get ready to change on the channel. And y'all know Big E's trucking, you know what I'm saying? We working on it, y'all. We working on it. And so, man, like I said, y'all, I'm excited about this new chapter in life, which I ain't in it right now, but I'm just saying, you know, I'm taking my time, and I'm just feeling my way through. And that's one thing about life you got to understand. You can't just kind of rush it, man. Sometimes you just got to kind of feel your way through. Take your time, breathe, relax, and assess the situation. But like I said, man, one of the things I think people should always do is build a relationship with God. And that's very important. It's very vital in life to have a relationship with your God. Now, what I love about Christianity is, out of all the other religious groups, Christianity is one of the only religious organizations where you get to have a personal relationship with your God. A lot of the other religions, you got to go through somebody to get to your God. And I thank God that we don't have to be like that. And so I pray that you guys be inspired through the videos. I pray that you continue to come back, check out the videos, and I pray I want to be a fountain to you guys and not a drain. You know what I'm saying? I want to pour into you guys. You guys pour into me as well. Shout out to Tanky Lee. Shout out to all of y'all, man. I hate to start naming names because then I'm gonna forget. But shout out to all of y'all, man, that's always leaving the positivity. John, that's on the channel, man. That really keeps me going and keeps me motivated when you guys come in and interact with the channel. And shout out to dang, I met up yesterday, y'all. I was at the truck yesterday checking out everything. Is it CJ? I think it's CJ. He pulled up on me yesterday, man, and he's a follower of the channel. So shout out to CJ. I think it's CJ. But don't get me wrong, man. But shout out to him. He pulled up on me yesterday and said he just got his CDL permit. He started trucking school, I think Saturday, and we helped inspire him, y'all. So shout out to him. We wish you nothing but the very best. We pray that God's hand of favor be upon you, and we pray, hey, we get the comment and say, hey, you got them licenses, man. You hear me? Hey, but anyway, y'all, I love y'all, bro. I appreciate y'all. And hey, that's the video for today. I pray that God continue to watch over y'all. But we finna get this load to the mill, man. We on that real Coke road. And so these folks be driving crazy. So we got to get focused, y'all. But hey, much love, appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe to the channel.